Three, two, one, action.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Mental Fitness with Neha, the workout for your mind. On today's episode, we have with us Dev Raiyani. Dev is a content creator on Instagram, a YouTuber, a filmmaker, a dancer, and a really multifaceted person. Please welcome Dev.
Hi guys, I'm happy to be here.
How did it
And
start for you? Did you always know you wanted to be a performer slash creator, or was it a happy accident?
it was not a happy accident. It was actually kind of sad. Till seventh grade, I was this Golu kid who had zero friends, and I saw this one guy who made a YouTube channel, and he got some friends. So I'm like, okay, let's try this out. So my first YouTube video came from that state of mind, and then I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed editing the process. I enjoyed filming it. I enjoyed that, and then I got some friends. So yeah, that's how my journey started, and then I just latched onto it. And after that, I
Is it?
just got this thing of life that you only live once. Might as well try everything you want.
I love that. Love that. As a creator, and especially putting yourself out on the internet, you need to be confident, and you just need to do it. You need to go and put yourself out there, and it requires a certain amount of vulnerability, I guess you could say. Have you ever felt any sort of fear of judgment, or what people would think about me and things like that? And if you have, then how do you? I don't think you ever can silence that voice completely, but how
Mhm.
do you put that on the back and just go and do it anyways?
Yeah, as I said, it still affects me. Like I still feel like getting judged every time I post something, every time I put something out there. Like before in the start of Jan 2020, I used to get really affected by the number of likes, the views and everything. Like it used to
Hmm.
really affect me and my mental state. Now I post something and I just leave my phone after that. Like for 3 hours, I don't touch my phone. And I don't care anymore about the likes or the views. I just put something that I love. And if I find it funny, that's all that's needed.
Okay, so you've kind of learned to not. It's you're doing it for yourself now. That's how you kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
work with it. Okay.
Exactly.
What tip would you give someone who's just starting off, let's say on social media, and they're kind of shy and they feel care about what people think, and they're shy to put themselves out there. So what tip would you give to someone like that?
I've found that mostly like content creators, people I know or people I've seen, try to make content that other people will like, and in that they shortly lose themselves and they don't understand what they like exactly, and they gain followers like very fast because it's what people like, and that's what most of them do. But then in the long process, in the long run, you get kind of unhappy with what you start doing and then you lose touch with it. So what I did, I've been doing this since 4 years, 3 years, and I've always done what I like. I've never
Hmm.
chased after what other people would like. And I'd say if you want to start doing this, dude, just do what you love. The follows might not come or the likes may not come immediately, but they'll come slowly and it'll be worth it much more than what most of the other people are doing.
Okay. You all, of course, as a creator, you have a long journey to go, but you've yet come to some level of success. And so, do you feel because of that some sort of pressure? Is there a need to live up to certain expectations or something like that? And yeah, so do you feel that?
Yeah, for sure. Like as you gain more followers, there are more people looking at you, more people just seeing what you do, judging what you do. And yeah, the pressure does build up. Words used to affect me, like hate comments and all, but now I've come to a stage where it just I take hate as a compliment because it means that someone else is jealous of you and is physically taking the effort to write something bad about you. So I just take it as a compliment now, and it's a big ego boost when someone hate comments. So yeah, you take it with a pinch of salt and move on with life.
I love that idea of turning hate into it's an insecurity on that person's behalf and not on your own. Okay,
Yeah.
I really like that idea. I also feel on some level all of us have we have an identity, okay, which we feel the need to stick to. So someone who's always out there and bold will always want to be the center of attention. Someone who's shy is going to want to stick to that. You just feel compelled to stick to the social identity or image of yours, which is there.
Yeah.
So do you ever feel like you have to put on a mask on social media or something like that? Or how do you stay true to your authentic self and just be true to your craft, I guess?
I feel like social media is something that a person can never be 100% himself or herself or whatever, because there's always a certain part of you which will think that okay, I can't show this part of myself to everyone because it's personal to me. Like up till 10th grade, I used to post my dances so much, like my Instagram used to be filled with me dancing, But after like 11th, 12th, I went through a lot of stress, a lot of things, and dance became sort of my own escape and my own personal thing. So that I don't post much of dance anymore because I usually do it on my own in the dark in the room late at night when I'm just in my zone. So even if you're
So
shy and you don't want to open up, I feel like you can still be yourself and you don't have to open up to everybody, and you can love yourself more and be yourself in a way that you're happy rather than making other people happy.
okay, so it's like you're saying, like to some extent, putting on a mask is like very natural and because of the nature of social media. But at the end of the day, it's about yourself and not about other people.
Yeah,
Okay.
social media is like a poster, and then the what you want to be on your own is like the actual movie.
Oh, nah, that's deep. So another thing that's like really incredible is that you're not afraid to try new things. I think you keep doing new things. Like recently, you started making music, which
Yeah,
I've come across on Instagram. So my question is, what fuels you to keep on trying new things, and how are you not afraid to try new things?
there are two things. One is I get really bored in life. I can't do one thing at once. It's impossible for me. Like even if I'm
Okay.
talking to someone on the phone, I will be doing something else, or if I'm studying, I'll be fidgeting. I have to do two things at once at least. And I get really bored. Like the music thing started because one Sunday I was really bored. I had nothing to do. None of my friends were meeting me, so I'm like, screw it. I'll just make some music. I had done some small music course, so I did stuff and I made the song. So yeah, and the second thing is, I'm not afraid because I know I'm not gonna live long to try everything in the world. So might as well try everything that comes in front of me. Opportunity knocks once in the door, so I just take every opportunity I get, and maybe one of them will probability. So maybe one of them will
Hmm.
come big. So I just do
Okay.
everything because why not?
Why not? So yeah,
Why
okay.
not?
Like so you just like embrace every opportunity that comes and like why not? What's there to lose? You just like want to try new things and like find
And if I
yourself
end up
in
being
it.
shit in it, yeah, if I end up being shit in it, like if I'm bad at it, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
not for me, not my cup of tea. Move on to the next thing.
Okay. That's an amazing attitude to have. I love that. Every time you try out something new, there's obviously like a process where you have to learn it. So what is, and I think everything, at least what I've seen so far from your, like knowing you as from school and everything, is that you, I guess you become good at this stuff. So is there any hack to like, your ways to learning these things? Or is it just naturally inbuilt? Or like, how does that go?
No, not people think I'm really talented that everything just comes to me, which is
Yeah.
totally not true. Like, okay, an
Hmm.
example of how I do it is like, and since seventh grade, I've been running athletics, and whenever I ran, I always saw the finish line, and that's the only thing I saw, and that's how I used to just run ahead and just focus on the finish line coming closer and closer. So it's a journey for me how I start something. Like for the song, I knew that in the
Hmm.
end, wow, I'll have a song. That's so cool. I have a song on Apple Music and on Spotify. That'll be amazing. That'll be cool. So that end product fuels me to do it till then. And as I go closer and closer, I'm like, I'm closer to it. Same with
Hmm.
dance, same with everything. Learning for me is not like, see, I'm a big hypocrite that way because in studies, I hate learning, but in every other thing, I love learning. So I guess it's different for every person. But yeah, the end product, when I see it coming closer and
Hmm.
closer, is what fuels me to do more and more.
Okay, this is sort of maybe like a deeper question, but behind all your content, not only your content, everything you do, the films you make, the dancing you do, behind everything that you do, is there a message? Like, why do you do what you do?
The hidden message is like, I just realized that I should do things before it's too late. I don't want to regret anything in life. I don't want to regret that, oh, I didn't do this.
I think all of us at some level have regrets, and but so you've done something wrong, but like, how do you? What's your way of dealing with it, or get out of that mindset and like look forward to new things? So anything for
See,
that?
someone asked me this question: would you rather go to the past and change something, or go to the future and see what happens? I would rather go to the future because what's happened has happened, and you are who you are at this point because of what's happened in the past. So,
Hmm.
a regret is not something that you reminisce about, it's something that you learn from. It's what your
Hmm.
parents have been telling you your entire life. Don't dwell over the past, move on from it, and learn from it. And that's what I do. I learn from it, and that's how I become more mature and mature. And I know that I have grown as a person more. So yeah, regrets are something that's a huge part of a person's life, and you shouldn't try to remove them from your life or forget about them.
For sure. Hmm. Okay, I really like that line you said. Regret is not something you reminisce upon, but you learn from. Okay, that's like a
Mhm.
good line. Okay, so coming to like this is a really a special segment of the show. It's called the happy place. Okay, so
Okay.
I think each of us have like it's either a place or something we do every day, a person, like a ritual that gets us out of our emotional lows, that simply just lights us up. Okay, so what lights you up? What is your happy place? Your mental happy place?
My happy place, when I used to go to therapy, I used to just envision myself on a beach, just
Hmm.
chilling, listening to good music. And ever since we were allowed to go to the beach when lockdown ended, I have gone every day. I cycle to the beach, stay there for 3 hours, listening to good music, doing nothing, and just chilling, walking around. And I've done that for the past 4 months. And yeah, that's my happy place.
Coming to the last question of the show, and so I ask each of the guests this question. So it's what is your one mental fitness truth? Imagine if all your life experiences till today have taught you something. Okay. So what is the one like absolute quote, truth, or thought you live by? Like something you wish maybe someone would have told you when you were at a low point in your life or when you were younger.
YOLO.
Okay.
You only
That's
live once, and you only can try things once. So I try everything, literally everything. If I don't like it, bye bye. If I love it, hello. And I just try
okay.
everything in life, because there is nothing you cannot try in this world, and there's nothing you cannot achieve in this world. If you work towards it, you will get it for sure, no matter how long it may take.
I think that's the most simple yet insightful mental fitness truth we've had so far on the show. I think this conversation has been really insightful. Everyone's gonna can hopefully take away something. So once again, like thanks a lot for being on the show, and yeah, it was great to talk.
No problem. Thank
And wish
you.
you all the best for whatever you have next in life. Oh yeah, that was a question. What's your plan in life next? What's your plan? Like you've done so much. You're in the middle of a lot of things, trying, experimenting. Like is it like I'll see as it comes, or you have a plan with
I'll
all
see as
these
it comes,
talents?
one
See
second
as
at a
it comes.
time.
1 second at a time. Okay, that's the second mental fitness truth. Love that.